Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the Archon Quest. I'm supposed to be refuting the Hydro Archon's argument. So Linny entered the tunnel. Linny entered the tunnel after the beginning of the countdown. Afterwards, he used the ventilation shaft to leave the tunnel and did not participate in the dissolving of the young woman. Halsey dissolved. Cowell planned to use the prepared apparatuses for the magic tricks to dissolve Halsey inside the magic box. As Halsey has appeared completely unharmed before all our eyes, Farina's conjecture no longer holds water. And how would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial sea suddenly began to trickle in? Good question. Infighting between Linny and Cowell. Linny wanted all the credit and glory and wanted to get rid of all of his partners, as Halsey has appeared completely unharmed before our eyes. Farina's conjecture no longer holds water. Okay. But there is evidence proving that a fight did indeed break out in the tunnel. Linny knocked Cowell out. Then, using the method used to dissolve young girls, he got rid of Cowell, disguised as an accident, as Halsey is completely... Yeah, okay. After the fight, then what did Halsey do? And finally, meticulously designed magic prop activated, causing the water tank to crash down to make everything seem like an accident. So I've got to target the blue. And how would Halsey have reacted when the water from the primordial seed suddenly began to trickle in? That is a good question. So the clothes belonging to Halsey went missing and were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Okay, so selecting clothes obviously isn't the answer. It seems unlikely that it was knocked over by the trolley meant to transport the magic box. The vase wouldn't be the option, would it? Okay, no. So maybe the hook? Nope, it's the audible thump then. For some reason.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Sometimes it's hard to know for sure what they want you to say. But there is evidence proving that a fight did indeed break out in the tunnel. So the vase would be that.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell.
Okay. Oh, and then there's this one. After the fight, then what did Halsey do? Okay, yeah, the clothes.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Cool.
And it's Ace Detective time on time!
I think I know how to approach this a little bit better in the future. I should go for the ones that are a little bit more obvious to me first, and then go to the ones that are not as obvious later.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Okay, cool. Successful refutation. Oh, I have to select leave. I keep forgetting that I have to select the leave option when that happens.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
Oh. Okay, so it wasn't Paimon who ate the extra two.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
She did a really good job, though.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box, and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
Wait a second. I have a question. What about Lynette? Wasn't she in the box near the end? Because she came out of the box disguised as Linny at one point, towards the very end. Wouldn't she have noticed him in the box? Oh boy, I don't know. Maybe we arrived at a false conclusion.
As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Hooray, Linny and Lynette! Amazing!
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case at least can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
I don't know. I think there's something going on.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Victory for Ace Detective Paimon!
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate just yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Huh.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
Oh, really?
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know.
Oh boy, he's about to die, isn't he?
Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Yep, I knew it.
What?
He turned into water. I knew he was gonna die.
And
Just
now
before
can
he
no longer
revealed-
talk.
Just before he revealed who it was.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
However, nothing is found on the scene apart from the liquid left behind after Vaughn dissolved.
So, we're just going back now?
The problem seems to have been solved for now. We're not needed here anymore.
That's true, but
Traveler, Paimon! Please wait.
Winnie...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I just didn't want to see anyone be falsely accused.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave. Have I ever met him?
The knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth?
Oh.
She's your
okay.
father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna...
Yep.
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Villains. So what happened after that?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
Really?
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
Cool.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
That's all in the past, though. The knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
I'm sorry, but I still can't completely trust you.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I understand. Goodbye.
Bye, Linny!
Okay, it wants us to leave the Opera House, but can I talk to them again? It doesn't seem like they're around. Okay. So let's go outside. Oh, her.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Well, I'm sorry, Navia.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only trying to defend Linny. I wasn't necessarily looking into the serial disappearances case.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Well, sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, Shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Well, if you say so, let's go have that meal then.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navi is treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
Act 1 is complete, huh? Wait, is that the whole Archon Quest? No, that's not the whole Archon Quest. Okay. Where do they want me to go specifically? All the way over there. So, what I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and start the timed event here. Studies in Light and Shadow, a Fontaine of Enchantment. In Fontaine's countryside, a man named Bresson seems to have encountered some trouble. So, when I select Go to Quest, where does it want me to go? All the way down here. Okay, I'll teleport here and make my way over there. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I think Aether might be being a little bit harsh on Linny, but that's just my opinion. Huh, what's that person doing over there? And is that a camera next to them? It doesn't look like he's fishing either. Let's go over and have a look. So we will. But, yeah, I'm enjoying the Archon Quest so far, though. Have faith in yourself, Bresson. Have faith. All the tools have been prepared. You just need to go underwater. Yes, underwater. Go there and prove that these tools are reliable, and your work will be complete. What are you doing? Where did you come from? I didn't hear you coming at all. I almost fell into the water, you know. If I hadn't regained my balance, the future of photography in Fontaine would have gone down the water. Sorry about that. I didn't expect you to react that intensely. Wait, don't you know how to swim? And you're from Fontaine, aren't you? Who said that the people from Fontaine must know how to swim? Not every person from Liyue can cook, and not every Mondstadter is a poet. Whatever, I went through all this effort to get diving apparatus. Today I must go into the underwater to take some pictures. Oh, so that's what's going on. Is there something special about this camera? It's waterproof, right? Special? I, Bresson Cartier, I think that's how you say that, modified the camera personally. This is why it's special. Blah. My modification techniques are strict and ingenious, and I only use the very finest materials. The lens is countless times better than those you'll find on any other cameras. Indeed, there will be no loss in image quality even if you go underwater. But those people in the camera club, they don't care about my new techniques at all. They claim that the key to photography lies in the skill of the photographers themselves, and not their tools. But just you wait, I say. I will take some brilliant pictures and shut those ignoramuses right up. Come on, Bresson, believe in yourself. Believe. The water is warm and comfy, and it's definitely not full of man-eating fish. Will this dive suit really work? Will it suddenly explode underwater? After which shall I be dragged into the watery depths, never to be seen again? Oh, Archons. If you really can't do it, I can help you. Why don't I take some photos underwater for you? Really? Would you do this? Would you aid me? A most generous soul you are, indeed my savior. Well, I expect to be paid regardless. I'll need remuneration according to guild rules. Well, of course, I won't be making you do this for free. Your recompense will be rich. Trust me. Yes, right. Allow me to mark some good underwater scenery on your map. There are also some on land. That should be around here. This is brand new equipment after all. It wouldn't hurt to test them out at a few more spots. Alright, this will do. I leave Fontaine's technical photography feature and my vision for camera tools in your capable hands. I shall wait for you on the shore. Okay. So 3 of them are still locked. Xenochromatic Fontamer Aberrant is the first one. We need to take a photograph of one kind of xenochromatic Fontamer and 3 different kinds of xenochromatic Fontamer. Are those the crabs? I think they are. So photographs of 4 different clockwork mechas, 3 different kinds of Fontainian canines. Have I seen any canines? I don't know. Anyways, let's check out the photo taking spot for this. Right over there? That should be easy to do. Almost forgot to equip this camera. There we go. So the spot is right over here. It's those things, right? Oh, there. Okay, there's one. Wait a second. So the things that I need are the things that have those weird symbols above their heads, right? Is this another one? Yep, it is. Okay, let's teleport here. This should be pretty easy. Okay, where is it? Oh, right here. Take a picture of you. And the final one, I think there were a total of 3, right? Where's the next one? All the way over there. I don't see it. Oh, right over here. I was confused there for a second. Cool. So that was very, very easy to get those 3, at least. What about the clockwork mechas? Those should be a little bit more difficult. Now that I think about it, I could run into some clockwork mecha along the way, like this right here. There we go. There's one. There is a Hydroculus all the way up there. I may as well get that too while I'm at it. There we go. And I saw one all the way over there too. The thing is that I do need to go that direction though. Oh, maybe you need to use that thing on the roof there, that building, to get to that. Okay, please do what I think you're gonna do. It'd be very nice if you go through the... Yes, it did. Too bad you can't exit though. Okay, so here's some more. Like that one right there. And I don't think there's any more in this area. So where do I go next? Let's claim this very fast and then find that next photo taking spot. Of course I wasn't able to find it. It was all the way over there. Snap a picture of you. Cool. Whoops, I didn't want to attack it. Wait, there's supposed to be another one around here? Oh, is it this? No. Oh, this. Cool. Okay, I'm glad that's done. So now I can move on to the third one, which is the canines. Oh, they're in the town. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this is what it means. Okay. Lady Poodle, as well as Gentleman Poodle. And if I recall, all the way down here, there was another one that I could take a picture of. Right there. A guard poodle. And I believe that's all I needed, right? Was just 3 of them? Claim those. Yep, that's all I needed. I decided to wait a few days so that way I could just do all of these in this video. So, this one is where exactly? All the way over there. Okay, let's teleport over there then. It said that I need to photograph 4 different types of Fontainian birds. I just scared away 2 of them. But maybe that over there can be... Oh, I didn't even notice that one. No, don't fly away! Okay, there we go. Good grief. I think I gotta go to a different place now. Is this it over here? Yeah. Let's teleport there then. Is that a bird? Or are those statues? Okay. They look like birds from far away. Oh, you're not supposed to take pictures of those. Are they in the water? Yeah, they're in the water. Okay, makes sense. Anything else in this area? Nope. So let's find the next one. All the way over here? Is that really... No, that's a sunken object. Is this it? No, scenic attraction. Oh, back over here? Okay. I must have scared away the birds that I was supposed to take pictures of before. I mean, it wasn't exactly easy to see them through the grass and stuff, so... Yeah, that's one of them. Any more? Nope. There's some over here, though, right? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Cool. That should be all of them. Claim and claim. Awesome. That's all 4 different types. So, sunken objects. They want us to photograph the remains of a ship and underwater creatures. Photograph the remains of ship and underwater creatures. Why are they... Oh, I just have to do 2 of them. Okay. So, let's check out the spot. And I can teleport here, I think, and make my way over there. So, sunken objects are what we're looking for. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah, the ship right here. So, do I just need to... Yep, simple as that. What about that over there? Is that a separate object, or... No, it's saying no valid target. Okay, where's the next one? All the way over there. Thankfully, there's a teleporter right next to it. And is it the... Oh, yeah, it's this. Cool. And that's both of them, right? Yep. Awesome. Scenic attraction. Photograph the large Pneumosia relay station and Antoine Roger aircraft. Huh. Okay, I think I recognize... Well, I don't recognize the name of the Antoine thing, but I think I know what it might be. So let's teleport here. Because I think one of them is right there. Let's see, is this it right up above? Oh, it isn't there anymore. I remember getting into like a little ship that was right there before, and I guess not. So let's try to make our way over to this. I think I can activate this teleporter here along the way. Oh, I wonder if that ship out in the water there is something I can take a picture of. I might actually try that. But it definitely wants me to go up here first, so that's what I'll do. How did I never get this teleporter before? It's right next to that puzzle that I solved a while back. I guess I was just being lazy, or I just didn't realize. One of the two. Anyways, there we go. That's unlocked. And now I just need to climb all the way up there to that. I can probably take the picture from here. No? Oh, I can. Cool. Now the question is can I take a picture of the boat that's down there? It might not be possible. Let's go ahead and zip all the way up to there. I think that tower off in the distance there is what I need to take a picture of. Well, actually, there's more than one. But I think that one right there... No? Seriously? Is it really not this tower? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Awesome. So now that entire timed event is done. This timed event is just not really all that important. I have this stuff that I can do as well, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Every journey.
Let's go ahead and claim this. Cool. As well as those.
As its final day.
And now,
Don't rush.
the only thing I have left to do is really focus on the, what do you call it? The Archon Quest. I could get this treasure chest very fast, though.
Gather!
My apologies.
Let's get rid of you.
So that's it.
Oh, I was hoping that he would come up the stairs. It didn't, though.
Crumble!
Oops.
This is order.
That was a mistake.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Come on.
Let's play. Embrace the ice.
And that finished it. Oh, it's still not unlocked. Oh, I must have to solve a puzzle to unlock it, and I think I know what that puzzle is.
Brace yourself.
There was a thing up here, yeah, the Numa block. There we go. Well, that's part of it. But that's not the whole of it, is it? What's up with the glowing... It's kind of glowing, isn't it? That thing right there? Weird. I don't know what to think about that. Maybe there's another thing around here that I've got to hit? I just don't know where it is yet. Oh, there it is.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Cool. That's an awkward place to place it, isn't it? Like, they have one right in front of the tower, and then they place one right here. At least place another one over here, so that way it makes sense. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what's this? Oh, I can claim a prize there. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I was able to claim that, I'm gonna make a wish. I can make several wishes. Who should I make it on? I think I'll make them all on, Childs again. Boring. I only got that 4-star weapon. Oh well. Anyways, so I believe that this is actually where I'm going to be stopping this video. And then next time I play, I can continue the Archon Quest. And, you know, who knows? Maybe there'll be another timed event by then. But I think I'll just focus purely on the Archon Quest in the next video. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.